You are now listening to the Two Nerds and Slim podcast.
Hello, world, and welcome to episode 11. And today I got my boys as usual.
It's your boy Tito.
And I'm Slim.
And your boy Pauly. Today we going to be talking about TikTok and these people who live in parallel universes. This should be very
allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
They live in the upside down.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
We gonna break it down, man. We gonna debunk it.
Yeah.
We're
I
going
to
try it too.
I'm very skeptical.
I don't know.
We're going to try. But Tito got their names.
Yes.
So go ahead and present it for the people.
Because they want to use my Hispanic
We're gonna use our
skills.
Spanish consultants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Built-in flair.
So the first guy's name is Javier Único Sobreviviente. That's the first guy on TikTok.
Say that again.
Javier Único
Mm-hmm.
Sobreviviente. That means
All right.
Javier, the lone survivor or only survivor, basically. That's what he says.
I couldn't just say
Right.
Because he lives in Spain. He's not from America.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
And then there's another dude, Alexander Nielsen. So I guess he lives here in
He
America.
clearly live in America.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Alexander.
Yeah, New Jersey.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So, what makes it so interesting is when you actually go through these guys' TikToks, they are in places where normally it'd be bustling with people, and they going in places that you shouldn't be able to get into without some type of security or something.
But you got to
And
give
they
him the
claim that
breakdown
there's no one around.
that he woke up from
I'm
the
trying.
hospital. He's the only person left.
He woke
supposedly.
up. No one was there at all in the entire town. He starts to walk around and explore. There's not a bird in the sky. There's no animals, nothing. Not a soul. But everything looks normal and it looks the same as it looks today in 2021.
Yeah.
Only difference is he showed that whenever he looked at a clock, it said 2027. So he claimed to be in the
And this
future.
is Javier.
The Javier dude says he's
And
in the future.
I mean, obviously, people who follow him are gonna try to debunk this situation. So people start making requests, and they would tell him, "Well, go to this place, this location," and he would go. On TikTok, he would go to the location that they suggested. He would get there. There would be nobody there, and he would just walk in. They would tell him, "Go to." I think I saw one where he went to like a soccer stadium, and he just walked in. He went on the field, and then he went into the locker room, and it was like not a soul. So I don't know what kind of voodoo he's doing, but he's good at it, whatever it is, because it looked legit.
See,
And nobody been able to debunk it.
I think he took videos while everybody was in lockdown, and he just saved it.
Were the birds in lockdown too?
Yeah, because they were under mandatory quarantine.
Well,
They had their own
well, peep
epidemic.
this though. So if you say, well, he took video when the people were locked down,
Yeah.
how is he did one where he went to the zoo,
hmm
and there was no animals in the zoo, no people, no nothing.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
how
Hey.
he and it's not like he just go to the place and like stand at the gate like here's the zoo. Like he was in the zoo. Like he went in.
I don't know. I don't know how security is in Spain to their stuff, but I mean, I'm sure the if there's no the zoo is evacuated, right? Like say this quarantine, I'm sure they're not gonna just leave the animals.
Okay, but why would it be open? Like why would he be able to just walk in?
I mean, I don't know.
You think
That's
that
interesting.
you think that they
It's a
for
very-
safety precautions they go let's get the animals out of here, but they ain't gonna take the safety of locking the gate.
It's possible. I don't know. I don't know.
The only thing that kind of trips me out with this whole thing is like, why TikTok?
Because
Like, why would you use that platform?
because the
'Cause it's
videos
new.
are shorter, and you don't have to take long videos. Because if you take a long video, I'm sure you're gonna see people and other things. This way, he can control how much you see.
No matter what people say about the editing or whatever, people ain't around.
Yeah,
It doesn't explain how he got access to these places.
that's
Like
true.
he went into like museums, he went into like government buildings, and he just walked in. Like he went to a police station. Somebody somebody requested on the video, "Hey, go to the Mercedes dealership and get
Hmm.
a Mercedes," and then he just does it. He goes to the Mercedes delership, gets a key, gets in the car, and takes off. And he's
Yes,
like
super
driving on the
weird.
freeway. I'm like, how did he do that?
It all depends.
Yeah,
Now
maybe
you
maybe
flip
he
it.
owns the dealership.
Oh.
Then he got all you guys.
So
And
now, if you flip it to the other one, the Alexander one, now he's in
Uh,
the U.S. Now he's going from state to state, and there's no one around. And he's doing like straight survival mode. It's on this boy raiding stores and everything. Now the thing that interesting about his is he has animals and stuff in his, but
okay,
he has things in his too that seem to be following him, and he don't know what they are,
like
and they don't look
humanoids.
human.
They
Yeah,
called humanoids or whatever he calls them.
I haven't seen his yet.
I've seen a couple videos, but I don't know, man. I don't believe
they
it
don't.
either. I'm the skeptic, so
Ooh, well, yeah, obviously.
I don't believe none of that.
Hold
But the
on, wait,
only
wait,
thing
wait,
with
wait.
him,
Let me ask you this.
Mm,
You say you don't believe it, right?
no,
See, here's what I don't understand with you. You you do believe in parallel universe, but you don't
yes,
believe in these people who claiming to be in parallel
no.
universes.
the actual proof he don't
Let
believe, he believes in
Yeah.
theory.
let me
So how
let
can somebody prove it to you then? They gotta
let
How
take you
that
there?
work?
They gotta take you
yes,
there?
yes. You gotta
He
take
got
me.
to see himself.
Let me explain it. I
Here we
believe in parallel
go.
universes, but I believe that there are other people. Like either it's the opposite of you or you as another person or another personality or whatever. I believe that there's other universes within the universe. You know what I'm saying? So,
But you be- but
but I
you
don't
believe
believe that
you
one.
believe they're populated though.
Yes, I believe that there. It's just like the upside down in I would say in Stranger Things, where not like messed up like that, but like if you flip the world upside down, it's the opposite of you, and it could be a different person, or you could be rich, you could be poor, you could be maybe
So
a twin. I mean, it could be anything.
so
I mean,
let
I don't
me
know.
let me ask you. So basically for you,
Hmm.
it would be more realistic in your mind if he was doing this and there was people around. And
Yes,
but then how will he prove to you that he in some other place though?
because things would be not exactly the same.
Like what though?
It could be the buildings. It could be uh, stores. It could be your parents' house. Like you go to your parents' house, they don't live there, or you go to your house and it's not your house.
You will
So
have
you
to
trying to
take
say that it had to be like structural differences that make it alternate?
Not con-
Like say instead of you living in like a regular house, your parallel you is living in a mansion or something
could
like
yeah.
that.
It's I'm saying your other person, say in the other universe, is living a different life, but it's still you, but
you
just a
need him
different
to
life.
be like Gemini man, Will Smith. Like you need him to post a video of him talking to himself with a gun drawn
That
on him like
that would work.
Right.
Something else,
Like
but
Stargate, daily
But
log.
no, like say he's in that place and he runs into someone like say his best friend in his universe now, like his present, and he meets his best friend and his best friend is like, I don't know you, dude. Who are you? Blah blah blah. Something like that. Because if the parallel universe to me is you won't be living the same life. So people that you know in your life now wouldn't be the same people. They'll be the same look, maybe personality wise, but not the same life. Like you maybe never met this person.
but what you just said, parallel universe to you.
To
That's
me,
what you that's your vision of it.
So
exactly.
like you
But
trying to say more like a doppelganger type situation?
yeah,
Yeah, and
basically.
I don't believe that. Okay, in a parallel universe, there's no one there. So then, what's the point?
Well his thing is the one guy who I was talking about, his
Yeah.
thing his thing was that he was in the future,
I need
and
proof though.
and
Because
that's the
future
whole
proof.
the, the whole concept of that was that we all gonna be wiped out in 2027 pretty much. I don't know how, but
Yeah. But there's
that was
no
the whole
the place wasn't
idea.
destroyed, wasn't nothing. There
No, I
was no
mean,
proof of anything happened, so how would it just everybody be wiped out?
alien invasion. Maybe we all get zapped and go to
Well,
wherever
well, let's
aliens
take
come
this
take
scenario
people.
though. So what if like what we living in now?
Mm.
We hopefully overcoming the pandemic, but say another one actually came in and took out everybody.
Yeah.
It will.
So there would be no like look like world destruction because everybody died off by a virus.
No, but say it happened a whole year of no one taking care of the planet at all. Trash, people, bodies, all this stuff. You would have some type of proof. It wouldn't just be like, oh, everything's clean and your cell
Does
phone still works.
does
And
Cause
trash
yeah,
pile
okay,
up
I get what you're
if
saying.
everybody
Cause
dead?
yeah, I get what you're saying. Cause we seen it technically. If you think about it, when last
Did we?
year when we was all in quarantine, yeah,
Mhm.
you really think about it, when we was in quarantine last year. I don't know about y'all, but the times that I did went out and like it was like people was actually locked in, nature took back over. You seen a lot more animals out. You
Yeah,
seen a lot of
very true.
more. You know what I'm saying? Because there
Yeah.
was nobody to disturb them.
Yeah,
So
that's
that was he's saying should be happening in this wherever he at. But
exactly. Because you guys can't keep systems. And how does TikTok still work? If
'Cause we
there's
in the
no one,
future, man.
if there's no, how does TikTok still work if there's no one there to maintain the servers and
Don't y'all
and
because
get it
by
by
everything?
that
now,
time
man?
SpaceX has
Don't
launched
y'all
and put
understand?
satellites in space.
We talked about this already, man.
What?
Social media is forever.
It's forever, ever.
You can't get rid of social media,
No.
even when the world ends.
And the thing is, why would you post to it if no one exists?
Because he don't know. In his video, he woke up at the hospital, supposedly, and he thought things were normal. Everything was 2021, he said,
Mm.
as far as like how stuff looked and how things were, except for the fact there was nobody around. He said he only knew it was 2027 because of the digital clocks. Now, I'm not
Yeah,
defending him because I don't
no,
know how I feel about it either.
I think
I'm
it's a
just
cool
saying,
thing though. Either
I'm
way,
just
if
saying
it's fake or real, I think it's a cool, interesting.
at the end of the day, he's getting
But he's
famous from it.
responding.
So,
He's
yeah, I
got.
say he did the videos where he would take a keychain, he would go to a
Mm,
location, he would put the keychain there, and he would tell the coordinates of where he put it to the people watching.
yeah.
They would go there
Who
and
can tell
find it.
coordinates?
Huh?
Who can tell coordinates?
Obviously, a person from the future.
Okay.
So, well, no, the real question is who could understand coordinates and be like, oh, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
But people went and found it, and when they would
Hmm.
go to these areas where he put it, it would be populated. It would be people there. It would be animals.
Yeah. But
So that's
what I'm
that
saying
was weird.
in the quarantine, like in Spain, where they got shut down heavy. You telling me he couldn't go and put these keychains when there's no one around, and then when they open the place and just start putting these videos out and tell
I
people,
mean,
hey, there's keychains over here.
Yeah,
that's
but you talking
feasible.
like
But that's a
you
humongous plot.
yeah,
Peop-
you talking
People
like that's
had
what I
months
said.
and months to think about this stuff. People had nothing
It
to
doesn't
do
matter.
literally in their life.
Even if he did, like who is he to where somebody gonna be like, yeah, you could make videos and walk around the entire city and go into all these places you ain't supposed to have access to.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
who gonna give somebody that kind of
Maybe he broke in
broke in
Well,
what?
in all the places.
well, but some of them is like highly questionable. Even he did break in. Like it showed one of them going like in the drugstore and he going to where the actual drugs at and their little system, and that's not easy to get into no matter what. And he just go in there and do it.
Right.
That's kind of like, huh?
Like I
'Cause he's-
said, who
Because he's
Who-
Javier, man. That's why.
who they gonna give access to that? Like, I just feel like if he
I don't know.
like, for instance, even if he was, oh, he did it during quarantine. It's like they weren't shut down. They weren't shut down to the point where there's nobody at the hospital, to where
That's true.
there's nobody at the when you go to a museum
But
There's nobody,
let me ask
nobody
you
there,
this:
nobody at the police station.
have you
Like,
been
come on.
into a hospital and after hours?
Yeah,
There's hardly no one there. Like
That's
I
true.
agree.
if you
That's true.
I'm just saying, if you videotape a certain way, you can make it seem like there's no one there.
You
I
only got
agree.
like 6
But
seconds
that,
anyway on TikTok, so
That's what I'm
but
saying.
that again was another one of those things that people said. And like I said, they would say, "Well, it's this time of day," and he would
This is what I
show
would have said.
the
Javier,
clocks.
Javier, next month is a lottery drawing. Give me the lottery numbers. Find an old newspaper, go to the library, and find me the numbers, and I'll believe you.
And he would have
Back to
been
the
like,
Future style.
Yeah,
"No sir,
exactly. I would have been like, who's going to win the NBA Finals?
Cleveland Cavaliers."
I'm like, nah, no, you're lying.
Oh
I
man,
would have asked them questions like that.
I would have just been like, "Come to my house right now. I'm on the couch chilling.
Yeah,
If you come to my house and you post a video of you at my house and I don't see you, then I know you for
exactly.
real."
Because he could stage the comments on his thing or accept comments that he knows that he already told people to post.
It's like, you know what you remind me of right now?
Thank you.
You
Yeah.
remind me of the people who believe Tupac faked his death. Like,
No, I don't
you
believe that.
you the you
I
you
don't
like
believe that.
he
You
just
went there? Oh my god.
I'm just saying, he got like, he just like, you know how much work and how many people had to be involved in this for
Yeah.
like to make something like this work. Like, it's so much that will go into it. Like,
But I believe if it wasn't a quarantine and all this stuff, okay, I believe it. But when people literally have months, like we almost had almost a full year not to do anything, I
no,
believe
I
it.
get that, but tell me this:
Mhm.
where, tell me at what point in your life can you go outside ever?
Okay.
When can you go outside and I don't care if it's a 6 second video, however long those TikToks are. I seen them. They definitely more than 6 seconds. But where can you go outside, pull out your phone and record, and there's absolutely no birds in the sky, like no animal. Ain't you make 1,000 videos? There's never an
Yeah.
animal or nothing. Like, you can't go outside and not see a bird. Like,
I'm saying
it's like
he can
impossible.
he can delete the videos that has birds in it.
It's
very easy.
No, I got one for you.
I could go outside right now and take about 5 or 6 videos in my front yard and show nobody in the front, no car, no nothing, nobody, just a house. And if a bird goes through, I'll delete that one and then post like, "Look, I'm in the future. There's no one here."
So hold on.
Like I
I
said,
got
though,
I got a scenario. I got a scenario.
he doing this stuff
So
on
you
call.
mean tell me that he set it up so good that he have hours and hours of stock footage to deal with anybody replies?
Right.
It's
That's what
possible.
I'm saying. Like, who got time to edit this much?
I don't
Right.
think he edits the videos. I think
He has to.
I think he takes a whole bunch of multiple videos and posts the one that feels, fits the narrative.
So you think he just recorded all these videos, like, just in case somebody
He
asks
just
me?
thought of every scenario in the world somebody gonna ask him, and he gets able to do it during the time frame.
I see his TikTok thing, his page. He's only got maybe
Like, when somebody asked him to go to a Mercedes dealership, he happened to go to the Mercedes dealership.
he's
What
got
if they would have asked him to go to a Honda dealership?
he wouldn't go. He don't have to do what the people say.
But he is doing it.
He only does certain ones because how many people are commenting saying go here, go there.
All
He's
right,
only
man.
posted
I
20.
give up.
I'll just say he only posted 23 videos. If you by yourself, I would be posting this all the time. Like I wouldn't be at 23 videos. I'd probably be at 50 to 100
For what?
because
In 2027 alone.
but I'm saying obviously people are responding to you in the past.
If you're a time traveler, man, what do you care?
This is true. This is true.
Then why is he posting videos?
Right?
That's just-
Because he's
I
trying to
don't-
figure out.
That-
He was
well,
trying
that's
to
why
figure
I
out
say
what
I
was
don't
going
understand
on.
why on TikTok. I'm confused about. But I mean, it's interesting. It's way creative. However, he doing it, it's super creative.
I think it's creative. I don't believe that he's in the future, but I think it's very smart. Like, this dude is on another level of whatever he's doing. It's genius.
What you say, Tupac alive in Jamaica?
Man,
What?
nobody said that.
Oh, I remember that one.
He's in Jamaica. Okay.
Yeah, they did have that one dude. Tupac was the average looking dude anyway, though.
That's funny. But the other
I don't
guy,
know,
I don't
man.
believe either. Alexander. But he had a video. He's like, there's someone calling me outside, but it's not my mother. Like, come on, man.
Well, Alexander's is more like the things that he goes. The only thing with Alexander's is like I can see him doing the stuff you're saying more than Javier. Javier is like I can't fathom that at all. Alexander could perfectly time situations where like it look empty, except when he go in some cities like he be far from them and it's like there's nobody out, and that's not possible in some of the big cities he been in. I can't explain that part, but then again, you got the editing skills and the removing skills is possible.
Tell him to go to New York City, and then
Go to Times Square.
if it's empty, then I believe it 100%.
Well, hold on. Times Square had been empty. That was a big video
No, but I'm
during
saying,
the pandemic.
I'm saying
So he
right
can take
at
that
this
video
moment.
and use it.
There ain't never been a time where a major city is empty and there's nobody out at all. There's always somebody working. City workers wasn't off. People worked fast food and restaurants during the pandemic everywhere, even during quarantine. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
So the idea that it's like, oh, it was shut down is like there was no city that was shut down to the point where there was nobody work. Like everybody would have starved to death if that was the case.
Not
Was
even
nobody-
States.
Like people were working. Cities were shut down as far as they normal function. You couldn't go to the groceries. I mean, not the grocery store. You couldn't go to like the movies and stuff. But like, it wasn't like there was curfews and stuff. But it wasn't like 100% everybody in the house. Like who gonna take the people down who break the law if everybody was shut down? Like the police was out.
Yeah.
The police weren't shut down.
Good point.
So it's never going to be a point where you could go to a major city and there's like not a soul out. It's just impossible.
So that leads us back to Javier. Do we think it's real or not?
No.
Even though I'm
Well, we already know
arguing
Tito's
for it,
answer.
I don't think it's real.
No. But do I like it? Yes.
I don't think it's real, but it's definitely got my mind racing. Trying to like, I think my mind is racing because I'm trying to figure out how
fathom
to
it.
prove it's not real. Just trying to think like, what are we missing to say no? This is why it's fake. That's what I'm.
I'd have been
where I'm at
like,
with it.
explain why there's nobody in the future. Because there's going to have to be some type of news story, newspaper,
Hey,
a news feed. Because someone had to write about the demise of humanity.
Maybe, but what if it was instant? Maybe it was the snap. Maybe
Then
Thanos.
For it to be instant, it would have to be some type of like total destruction.
No, Thanos snapped and everybody turned to dust.
Oh, someone gathered all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah,
And
That's
did
true.
it.
it's
That
not
can
just
happen.
a movie, man.
I feel you.
It happened.
That sounds
is.
feasible. So
Figured it out.
someone got the gauntlet.
So it looks like now we just gotta wait. It's gonna be 5 years. We're
For
gonna
what?
go back. You know,
Oh yes, it worked.
5 years gonna pass and the Avengers gonna save the world.
Oh,
Time travel, man. Yeah, so we gonna. I was gonna say we're not gonna go down the rabbit hole, but we're gonna
thank you.
climb back out the rabbit hole because we went down it. But
Right, for real.
I want to talk about the most important topic currently in the news as far as people who live in the state of Ohio, and that's the Vax-A-Million.
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
get into that.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't wait.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun,
All
dun.
y'all other towns be hating on us. Yeah. Now what? Now what, son? Vax-A-Million, baby. I ain't got vaccinated, so I can't.
He's not eligible.
I'm happy for other people.
Yeah. I'm hoping
Right.
I get one of these $1 million drawings, man. Either way. could be this week
I hope so.
or the
too.
next 5 weeks.
Right.
But
Good
I'll
luck,
take it.
my
I do
friend.
hope somebody I know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But I do got a question though. What y'all
Mm-hmm.
think? Do y'all think this was necessary?
Yes.
I don't know if it was necessary.
Very necessary. They said that it increased the vaccinations by 40%. So
That's pretty good,
you
though.
figure, yeah, that's a heck of a jump. You figure if it was that many people who weren't doing it, and then you get 40%
Yeah.
more people to do it, it obviously worked.
See how
Now
much
let's
more
hope.
money you offer, more people you get to do stuff.
I was about to say, like,
Money
you know,
always a
you want those
motivator.
numbers at 100.
Always.
You want them numbers at 100%. You better make it 2 million.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Governor DeWine, let's make a deal.
Yep. Let's make a deal. You give us half of that, and we'll promote vaccinations.
Right. We'll push the agenda for the right price.
But
No, but I think it's necessary.
But do you believe that the person is going to be a random person? Like they said, 5
No.
random people.
No,
Never.
I don't trust the government at all. Like
Nope.
not even a little bit.
Right.
So no.
Nah.
No. I think they
I'll
gonna
tell
get
you.
some dude who, you know what they gonna do? I'll tell you.
Huh.
They gonna get some young guy or woman who work for the government,
Uh-huh.
and she go to work every day in a business suit, but they gonna dress her up or him to look like what they feel like young people
A regular
look like
person.
now.
Should look like.
Uh-huh.
And that's gonna be the person, and then or it's gonna be an old person who they know like dying of cancer and got like 3 months to live.
Now, that's what I believe. I believe, like, the person that's
I
going to
believe
win
that.
is going to be an old person, right? And they
Right,
know
right.
that, like you said, they about to roll out, so they're going to be like, yep, money comes right back to us,
Right.
just like a boomerang.
Or it's gonna be
Which
somebody who
charity you
already
donating
dead.
to? Because we know you ain't gonna use it.
Yeah,
Right. It's gonna be a dead person to watch.
man, that'd be messed
And we ain't
up.
gonna find out until
Wow.
we ain't gonna find out till later though. We'll be like, you know that dude who won the Vax-A-Million?
Yeah,
You
They
know
gonna-
he was dead 5 years before that
they're
happened.
be like, they're going to be like today, because the drawing is today. They're going to be like, today is Wednesday, but they're going to be like, and the winner is Mike DeWine. $1 million.
That'd be funny.
We were like,
That
what?
was hilarious. He'll come on like, well, you know, anybody who got vaccinated and I got
yeah.
vaccinated was contestant.
That's when you hear the
Right.
Had nothing to
record.
do with this.
The record.
Record
skip.
skip. Right. Let's just hope they don't blow this drawing like the Cavs did when they selected Anthony Bennett.
Please, don't talk
Oh,
about him.
God.
You know what we should do? We should
Why?
ask Jose or Javier, whatever his name is, tell us who wins
Did
today,
it work?
For the future.
since he's in the future.
Like, did it work?
Yeah,
Be like, was it me, man? Was it me? Tell
exactly.
me now.
But I wanted to say, like, you know how everybody always dogs Cleveland, dogs Ohio, and stuff, right? But guess what? Other states are starting to do what we doing.
Right. And they
Having
still ain't
drawings.
putting out the million.
Yeah, because we trendsetting. You know what I'm saying?
You know it's funny too, like a state like New York, like New York. New York. As big as New York is.
Mm-hmm.
They giving like less money, which is weird to me because it's like y'all got way more money than we do,
True.
but y'all way cheaper, obviously.
But their thing is funnier than ours. At least, like, ours is just a drawing. They actually giving out scratch off tickets. It's called Vax and Scratch. Vax and Scratch.
That
That don't
sounds
even sound good.
like some disease, like
STD or something.
Vax and Scratch, like
Right.
yeah, Vax and Scratch.
That does not
Okay.
sound good. Whoever made that campaign, you're fired.
Well,
Yeah,
that's their
like, what are
governor.
we signing up for? Vax and Scratch.
Yeah.
Scratch what?
So they said that there's going to be, if you got vaccinated, you get a ticket, and there's 13 tiers. So the lowest win, you can win $20, and it goes all the way to $5 million. And your chances
So
of
how
winning
many-
are 1 out of 9. winning
how
money.
many 5 million?
Oh, I'm sure there's only one.
One.
There ain't gonna be multiples.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, that's I don't know.
Yep.
When people start, we all can relate. When people start talking tears, that's when you know they trying to pull some funny business, man.
Yeah.
Tears. Like, why it can't just be, here's your ticket, scratch it, you win or you don't win. Why is it scratch off anyway?
Easy. Never that easy.
Shoot, 5 million in New York. I don't think that's gonna last a long time anyway.
Nah, that's about like
It
2
lasts a
months
year.
rent.
Like,
It lasts a year as long as you don't buy a car and you just
Oh,
ride
yeah.
the train.
like, cause their
Yeah.
rent
The
is
car
super
went-
high.
Right. I'm about to say, a car don't survive in New York. That only for showman piece. They got
Yep.
to go to Subway. That's a way of life.
Man, I would kill myself if I had to use a subway every day, man. I'm like, man, forget
Bruh.
that.
Right. Like our subway system ain't nothing like theirs, and I hated it.
Yeah, and it only
couldn't
goes a
imagine
couple
riding
places. Ours only go a couple
Right.
places. They don't go all over the city.
You know, that's what. But that's what I was gonna say. That's what suck about the subway, like especially here. Like it ain't like that mug drive up and down streets. So it's like you ride the subway for an hour and still gotta like commute. You
Yeah.
get off and still gotta like walk and
Right.
get in the
Yeah.
catch a cab or whatever. Like it ain't like you got dropped off at your destination. Like you got dropped off closer to your destination.
Like 2 blocks away, and then you gotta walk.
Yeah, you in the neighborhood.
Man, that's trash. I couldn't
Especially
imagine
jokes.
living my life like not going to my car and just driving where I wanted to go. Like I can't.
Think if you going somewhere you unfamiliar, you rode the subway for an hour, you get off, and then you gotta ask somebody, yo, where is this at? Oh yeah, it's about 3 more miles up that way.
I
You're like,
give
you know
up.
what? I'm gonna just get back on and go.
Yep.
I mean, compared
Hey, come
to
on, man.
up here, I think our whole public transit system made you want to be independent how you get anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you was not
Definitely.
riding no
The
no
Rita,
bus,
the Rita
no
is
train.
trash.
Bruh.
Nights on the Rita turn a boy into a man. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
That's true.
See some things
That's
on the
true.
Rita as a young boy that
Talk about
like,
a parallel
I gotta get up
dimension.
outta here. Right.
Oh yeah.
Boy, you go in there and you be like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Right. What is going on? Yeah, I don't miss that at all.
Yeah. You had a lot of unquestionable people on a Rita.
Oh yeah. I've been on there where a bum has used the bathroom and the bus driver had to actually stop the bus, get everybody off the bus so they can get a new bus because it was so bad. And you know how the bus has like those grooves, so the the pee and all that was like going down the groove. It was
Yeah.
disgusting.
Oh yeah, the rails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll right down.
I was like, ugh!
That's how it is.
It could ruin your life.
That's how it is.
We could do a whole show on bus stories, man.
Yes.
Oh man.
If y'all guys
We
are
might.
interested, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we might.
Go to our Facebook. Go into our Instagram. Put it on there.
Yeah,
somewhere.
let us
I
know.
would love to hear what people
'Cause we got some tales.
Rita experiences.
I got tons of them.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yep.
I was on there
Mine's
too long.
particularly at 2 locations. Either Windermere itself
Windermere is the worst. Don't even stop
or
there.
Tower
I
City.
know, man.
Yeah,
I
Tower
used to
City.
Tower
Avoid-
City itself.
Oh yeah. If I knew I had to go to Windermere, I was like, man, I gotta find another way.
Yeah.
I'll walk.
You're like, forget it.
Right. You're like, is it worth it to go to the movies?
No.
Nah.
No.
Stay home.
So, do y'all want to hear the
Yeah.
other place that's having the drawings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, the other place is in Maryland. They offering $40,000 every day to a random person that got vaccinated from May 25th all the way to July 3rd, and on July 4th they're gonna give somebody $400,000.
Dang, that ain't bad, but that's how much money they got to spend.
$400K.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That
They
ain't bad.
should. It's a freaking
That's all the money from the
so-
CARES Act and all that
entire
stuff.
state.
Whatever that is.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically,
You know,
they're your
in
unemployment.
Ohio's like
We throwing it on there.
lawmakers was trying to stop it.
Oh, they stopped it. They said they are. They stopping
I'm talking
unemployment at
about
the end of this month or end of June. I'm
no. I'm
sorry.
talking about them. I'm talking about the lawmakers here was trying to stop the Vax-A-Million.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they was. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were trying to.
Man, rich
They
people
thought
don't
we
want
was gonna get
nobody else to
rid
be
of
Republican and
rich.
yeah.
Democrat. Right.
Oh, that's the way of the world.
Like you know how
Can't have
miserable you
everybody
gotta
be
be to
rich
be
now.
like, don't give these poor people an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, come
You
on,
don't.
man.
No, you don't. You don't gotta be miserable. You
Leave
gotta be
folks
old.
alone.
Cause that's what it normally is. An old person is making that claim.
Like I don't think they like people don't understand. Like there's people out here working 2 or 3 jobs that are barely
Right.
making it. Like it ain't like back in the day where like oh food stamps and all this stuff. Like people ain't getting that much money unless you got a million kids. But they people act like you
Even
living
then,
off of food stamps and the government. Nobody can live off the government no more.
right? They
Like
don't give enough money
True.
for you to live off of.
get that
Facts.
through y'all heads. Like ain't nobody out here balling on government checks. So
Right. Have they seen the price of gas lately?
uh
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
I've seen
Considering
it too
like
much.
back in my day, gas was only 99 cents.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Like back in your day, y'all rode horses.
yeah. Yeah. Walk up to the saloon.
Right.
Right.
Just got a swinging door. Like,
It's just funny.
no, but I don't know, man. I feel like, back to your original question,
hmm
I think it's necessary. Why not, though, you know? Like, why not
Yeah.
make it fun and
We spend money on
give people
stupid
some
stuff
type
all the
of hope
time.
to do something? Yeah.
So, I think it's dope that
So why not?
Ohio's going to start building islands in the damn Lake Erie.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's a good
Finally
waste of
stepping
money.
it up, baby.
Yeah, it's a great waste of money.
Might as
Is
well,
it a
right?
waste, though?
I mean-
If it turned into some,
Nah,
generating money,
it's going to generate money and it probably create jobs.
Oh
But
yeah.
the only thing I think about is like, what y'all going to do in the winter? Like, how's that going to work?
be stuck on the
You
island.
know what?
It'd be freezing
Yeah,
cold.
well, you know,
wintertime, you got to live out here.
It all
Lake Erie is
depends
not the
though,
place
because
you wanna be stuck.
we got Put in Bay up here, and I've been there a couple of times, and I remember talking
Do they
to,
make
I guess you say the
pudding there?
locals. Yeah, Put in Bay, Putin.
Do they
So-
make pudding?
Talking to the locals, they was talking about what they do wintertime,
Mm.
and they say they take their vehicles and put it out on the lake and have bonfires
On the
because
lake.
of that frozen.
Man, I don't believe
Yes, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. That's what they said because it's so frozen because they out in the middle of the lake, and that's like I don't know
What is
sub-zero cold when they get actual winter.
that. I couldn't live. I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
way
know how
having
you
fun.
live out there. But how do you get
I
supplies and
wouldn't
stuff?
do it.
The ferry.
The ferry can't go
Helicopter.
through ice. Frozen. The whole
Oh,
lake is
helicopter.
frozen. Man, you gotta be rich.
No,
to
no,
live
no, no,
there,
no.
man.
So what goes on then?
Helicopter.
Hold on. So what goes on then is they go to the helicopter, and that's how they bring in supplies and all that stuff. But they prepare for wintertime.
Is that legit?
It ain't.
Helicopter.
But yeah, that's legit.
All right.
That's like their lifestyle, man.
Shoot, they rich then if they live out there and you get your groceries dropped off by helicopter. Like here come DoorDash in a helicopter. Like,
Yeah, but that ain't cheap though. I think it's like $45 a ride.
man, it's got
To
to
the
be more than
mainland.
that.
Like it's like $45, I believe. Just like well, that's just like on regular like tourist type situation. I don't know what it is on supply runs.
I need the links for this. I gotta see the articles.
Right.
That sounds crazy. But I mean, there's houses out there. There's people that live there. But from what I heard,
Yeah.
people live there only for the summer months, and then they come back, to Sandusky or
probably
Port
like
Clinton,
a timeshare situation.
wherever they live at. But those are rich people.
I mean,
you got
it's
two
nice out
houses.
there.
You rich.
Yeah.
You got a vacation home. You're rich.
Yeah.
True. True.
Vacation home.
I wish I
People
had
with no
those
home. You
problems.
talking about a vacation? Me too. Wish I had somewhere to run when it's winter here. Like, yeah, I'm going to my vacation home down in South somewhere,
Florida.
somewhere hot.
I
San
guess
Barnito.
that's just a strange problem to have. Like I got a job that where I know what I don't want to work this winter. I want to vacation home. I want to take all my vacation and go there and then come back. That's just not even sensible in my book.
I think
Or
that's
is it even
dope.
feasible?
One day, man.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, one day.
All right, so I got a question I want to ask y'all. I've been doing a lot of a lot of thinking, and I've been setting things up, trying to create income,
Hmm.
passive income. Um,
I
I was
like
thinking
passive
about
income.
yeah,
I love it.
that's the wave. But I was thinking about I was kind of in a way I was kind of laughing at myself because I was like, out of all the stuff I've been thinking about, every now and then you stumble upon like some idea that you like you think like, oh, that's a good idea, and then when you really break it down, you like, no, that's a terrible idea. I want to
Okay.
know, do y'all have any like ideas that y'all thought about and you didn't execute because you thought about it and was like, yeah, that's pretty stupid? Because I have a few where I'm like, man, I wonder if I made a business doing this. And then I think about it, I'm like, nah. Like I had an idea about like, for instance, I was like, I should start an app where it's a trash app where like,
Uh-huh.
you know how like they got people who come and deliver your food and do all this? On this
Uh-huh.
app, you book somebody, it's like freelance work, but you book somebody to take out your trash. Like they come by your house, pull your garbage cans out.
Man,
Hey,
that's lazy as
You
hell.
figure,
man,
you,
that's lazy, bro.
you figure,
Uh,
no, but I,
But it
I'm
would
coming
take
from the
off though.
perspective of the person. I'm coming
that's
from the perspective of the
hilarious.
person who's gonna be doing it though. I'm not the lazy guy who ordered it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
I'm
if
talking
you,
about being the guy who think if you get a whole street, you
oh
go
my
over here,
god,
you like
Mhm.
you on the app, you like, all right, I'm on 52nd Street, and all the people on that street got the app. You just go house to house, taking out their garbage.
and what do you
You
get
get
like
cleaned up.
$2? Like what do you
Even that for a person who broke, man, that's good money.
like? But if
You
they
get
broke,
tips
they
too,
ain't got
man.
a phone to get the the
I don't
notification.
mean flat broke, but
Yeah,
that's my point. That's one of the ones I thought about, and I was like, no, that's stupid. But
yeah. I had an idea
y'all don't
where,
ever think of no like
yeah,
crazy.
I had an idea of a service where like over here it snows a lot, in Ohio, whatever. So a service where
Mhm.
you have somebody come and clean the snow off your car right before you get out of work, so you ain't got to clean it.
Nah, see, now
But
that's lazy too.
yeah,
Now
but
that's
I'm saying it's nothing that I was like, yeah, I gotta put money into it. It's just a thought, like it would be convenient, but
Yeah,
it's like super lazy
I know.
because it literally
But
it
if
takes
they
about
late,
5 minutes. Yeah. Oh
right?
man,
If they late, you
complaining.
like come outside. You like, man, my car ain't clean. Or you just wait instead of
Yep.
doing it yourself.
right. Like I pay for this.
Exactly. You said Derek was gonna be here at 5, and he's not here.
Right.
You know.
That's funny, man. What about you, man?
I don't know. This is I consider risky territory. Cause what would suck if we say something and then like somebody actually do it and start highly profiting off it. I would
And
I
they,
feel
thought about that too.
so horrible.
well, they can thank us.
Right.
Ain't get
Give
no
me my
thanks.
cut. You're right. We probably won't. But whatever.
Ain't
It's
no
all right.
thanks. They gonna say I thought
I
about it
don't
one
know,
day in a
man.
dream.
I just think about crazy business ideas, man, and like I just felt like if I knew how to create an app, I'll create the garbage app. I think it's ridiculous, but I think it will work. Like people are lazy,
Yeah.
See,
and
but you know
let
what? When you
that
talk
be.
about creating an app,
Let me benefit from it.
it's true. But you think about creating an app. Like I think there's a lot of apps that could be made that some people are just not making, and that could be highly useful. That's like prime example. This is just my thought process. So a lot of people live. Well, I mean, everybody lives in cities, right? But how many people actually know like their city governing bodies unless you into it? Like, who's your city's mayor? Who's your city's treasurer? Who's your city's this and that, right? So I believe there should be like an app because that's where everybody get their information from anyway. That as soon as you are like a resident of the city, you download this app and it tell you your city's like positions like that or numbers to call for your stuff in your city.
But they got a website for that
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
I'm
get
talking
what
about
you're
as an
saying,
app though.
but
as an app.
Yeah. Like, cause like sometimes, I mean, not everybody got a computer, I mean, everybody got a phone, but people lazy. If it's like just a little Q scanner thing that you just scan and boom, like, oh, that's my mayor's name. Oh, that's who I need to call for this. You know what I'm saying? Set up easier.
Instead of Google.
Yeah, instead of Google. Quit giving Google money.
Google, let's do a deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that was just like an idea, you know. We talking about things that's could be something. I don't know.
Well, nobody gonna steal that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But they are gonna try to steal my garbage idea.
yeah.
Yo, garbage idea.
I've seen a lot of good
man.
ideas though. Like a dude started a company where he fills up your gas while your car is parked, like at a job or you got it parked like at your house or whatever. Like usually
How you do that?
well, what they do is if you work for like a company, it's like almost a benefit. So the company will make a deal with the guy's company, and what they do, they have access to your car. So they'll open your gas tank or whatever and fill up your car at a premium price for the gas. And so then you don't got to fill up your tank; you just go straight home.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like,
said,
that's a good idea. I was like, that's pretty good. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, I would
Like
like
the
to
one
do
with
that.
in
dude
the
who do-
lazy category.
Yeah, it's a dude the battery cars like that too. Matter of fact, it's a black dude who created that. They come charge up your car.
What if your battery's dead?
So like,
So
it's
you
like
talking
like
about, like,
roadside
electric
service
car?
too, because you know they ain't bring no charger. They screwed. So
You
Not
talking
bad.
about electric cars?
No,
Yeah.
you're talking about the battery, ain't it? Are you talking about electric car?
no, I'm talking about electric cars.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet then. I thought you were talking about the battery under the car, in the hood.
No, that jumper
No, that's
cables,
obsolete soon.
and hopefully
Yeah.
somebody got them.
Nope.
Hopefully you
They're like,
AAA.
don't ask me for a jumper. I ain't jumping nobody's car. Sorry. Unless I know you.
Yeah, but see that's the
No,
thing though.
you just
You know what? See, since we talking like kind of off the wall, that's like, you know what irritates me? What irritates me is when you own a car, like almost majority of people own a car, right? But you have no knowledge of anything that goes wrong with your car. You have nothing for it. Like you don't got no cables. Like you don't, okay,
Like an air pump.
say something. Yeah, like an air pump, jumper cables, even a gas can. You don't gas can, but a gas can. Like,
AAA, man.
I do not understand how can you use something every day and have no idea of how to fix it if something goes wrong with it.
I mean,
If it's major,
that's-
it's major, but simple things.
I don't know. I feel like that's something that's kind of like, because I mean, do you feel that way about a person who's have a plumbing problem at their house and they can't fix that? Like, it's not your expertise.
No,
Like, why is it with a
because
car
when you
that
talk
we
about like
gotta
somebody at
be
your
able to
house,
fix a car? That's your car.
well,
That's
now
different.
I ain't saying fix the car like that way. That's like, for example, like I know, well, fortunately, this is for females. I know a couple of females who like
This is the opinion of
they
Paul.
will drive a car.
He said, is
No,
your
I said
opinion?
they would
his
drive a
opinion
car.
only.
Yes, it is. I don't care. Well, they'll drive a car and don't believe in never getting an oil change the whole life of the car.
That's wild, though. You
I mean,
have
I
to
get what
it
you're
a-
saying. I'm
That
just
is
saying
one.
that that's one of them things. It's like, is that any different from a person whose dishwasher break and they don't know how to fix that? Like you don't know how to repair everything you use. So, a person who don't know nothing about cars or get an oil change, all that, they don't know. That's no different than them not knowing how to fix the cable when it go out. Like you just you never took the time to learn.
I cannot agree with that because getting car maintenance is part of a car. Period. They don't last
Maintenance
forever.
is
Well,
a part of a
if
house
you want it,
too.
if you want it to work, some people just drive cars to the ground and be like, I'm gonna get another one.
True, but that's my point though. It's like, for instance, do you ever like, you ain't never just woke up and was like, yo, you know what? I think I'm swap my kitchen sink out. Like your kitchen sink will have to break for you to think about changing your kitchen sink. So I mean, that's what I mean. Some people don't think of that type of stuff. Like especially people who know nothing about cars. Like some people just get a car and drive it, and then something go wrong, and then they like, oh man, I gotta get that fixed. But other than that, they don't think about it. They don't know nothing about it. Oil changes, none of that. Maybe never had
How
nobody
you
to
doing
teach.
enough on oil
But like
change?
all I'm saying is that's the same as anything breaking in your home or whatever. Some people you don't know. I think we've had conversations before, Tito, where
Hmm.
we talk about like you owning a house, all the stuff you've learned because you've never even thought about it,
Yeah, you got no
but you
choice.
learned it because you ran into
Mm-hmm.
situations where like something broke.
Yeah,
It's like other than that though, you wouldn't know about it because you ain't. What do
I'm
you
a
care? You don't know.
I'm a person that hates doing extra extra stuff. Like I like to everything to be like simple and streamlined. So like
Same here.
like cutting the grass, I hate it. It sucks, but I'll do it. You know what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
totally agree.
I hate landscaping. I hate painting. Like everything about owning a house, I hate except the having the space. I'm just gonna be honest. It is what it is. I like having a
Agreed.
house because it's yours, and also it's an investment. You get money from it, when you sell it or whatever you want to do. But all the upkeep, man, it sucks. It's terrible. But thank God for YouTube and the internet because that's the only reason I fix different things by watching like a guy
Facts.
a guy fix the garage thing in 15 minutes or
Right.
a guy showing you how to put something up, a light fixture or whatever. Those things,
Well,
that's helped me, but like even like mechanic stuff, I don't like doing nothing with the car. Like I don't like changing tires, I don't like changing brakes. I've done it. I've done oil changes, but it's like if I can pay someone to do it, I'll pay them. For me,
yeah.
that's more convenient for me than having to do it myself in certain occasions. Some
Right.
things I'll just do myself because I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay a guy $1,000 to do this when I could pay like 150 to do it myself. But it has to be a big gap. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like
Yeah.
it's gonna save me $50. I'm like, pay the man the 50, the extra 50
Right.
extra, and I'm good.
See, that
I
depends on the
feel you.
cheapness of the person, though. Some people just cannot do it. Like, oh, I can fix this whole problem for $250, but can you do it for $100 though?
Nah,
No.
there,
Man.
man, there's some things where I'm like, I have no clue where to start. And if the dude said, "Well, it's gonna only cost 200," and I look it up and it'd be like, "To fix it yourself is gonna cost 125," I'm like, 200 it is.
Right.
You know what I'm
It gotta be
saying?
a nice. It gotta be a real gap for me to be
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'll do it.
yeah,
Not to mention, I mean, everybody who thought I was a failure out there, I graduated YouTube college. Holla at your boy.
YouTube college.
yep. There's too
This
much
is true.
information out on there.
3.68. Right. You don't got no reason to be. I don't know. You don't got no reason to be like broke for real.
No, not in this day and age.
YouTube,
Really,
you
it's
could learn everything. Like YouTube will everything, anything you think of, almost YouTube. I ain't never went on YouTube and didn't find what I was looking for. Like, there's a tutorial. You go on YouTube and be like, you could type in how to find stuff on YouTube, and YouTube gonna have a video teaching you how to find stuff on YouTube. Like, come on,
that's true.
That's meta.
Yeah,
how to make my bed in the morning. YouTube got a video. This is how you make your bed perfect. Everything.
yep.
Yeah,
How
but
to
some
You
people
probably
just don't
build
got
a
the internet
spaceship.
build a spaceship.
For real, man. People be like broke. They're the ones who kill me. People who be broke with like you broke with a cell phone. Like
Yeah,
YouTube come built into cell phone
yeah. You can use it for anything.
and Google. Like, come on, man. Like you type in Google sometime. You type a question in Google and it'll have like the answers down at the bottom of the page.
Hmm.
That and then it'll have like links to like other stuff related. It's like you have no excuse. None.
Nothing new under the sun.
And if you broke you and you I don't know how I got on the subject, but I'm staying here. If you broke and you and you like if you broke in 2021 and you too good to like work at McDonald's or something, like
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing for you.
yeah. They got
Nothing.
that app Fiverr where literally you could freelance any job you want
Yeah,
to do and people will pay you. Like
exactly.
if you're that lazy or just don't want to be working for somebody, you could pick up 1,000 jobs on there and get paid.
Right.
Well, it all
Freelance
depends, but
job.
that's all fall on the mentality of the person. A lot of times, I think falls on like your age and your mentality. Because you're right. If you a certain age, I don't think
Mhm.
broke should be even in your vocabulary anymore. Like you know what to do to get money, you really just not doing it. Compared to those who don't know nothing and actually don't got no way to do it.
But I consider it more. I don't consider like teenagers and all that. They could be broke. I mean, they're kids or in school, whatever. But talking about grown people that
Yeah.
Hold on, I ain't say teenagers because
no,
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I'm
The
just
most
saying.
brokest people that I've seen is normally around the age of 20 to 25. Those ones who be stuck in the middle of nowhere land.
Yeah, but those people are.
With
That's what I'm talking about. Grown. Those people are grown.
You're an adult.
Yep.
I just feel like
And if all else fails, go to the army. You
I don't recommend that.
no.
But
I'm just saying, like,
Right.
if you dead
But he
broke,
right. That's a way.
I'm saying if you dead broke, you got nothing going for you, right? Go to the army. They gonna pay
become
you and all that.
become a cop. That seemed to be pretty easy.
No.
Like for real though. Like think about like, and I'm not even trying to like, you know, I ain't trying to say nothing about cops, but think about like them, you, all your life, all the cops you've interacted with, right? Think
Mhm.
about the times where you see like, you see the fat out of shape cop, and you like, how did he make it through the academy? Like, I thought it was like physical.
That
And
was
this
like
dude like 300 pounds. You
years ago.
like this is the cop. Like who you catching? But that's what made me say become a cop is easy. They'll give you a gun. You ain't even gotta have like you would think becoming a cop would be like something where you had to go through some extensive training and like you had to have a certain level of education because they're gonna give you a gun.
Well,
But it's
obviously
not.
we're seeing that ain't that they're gonna
Yeah,
reform all that,
don't
so
work
that
no
ain't
more.
that don't
Right.
work no more.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No.
No, but we ain't gonna get into all that. I'm sorry. But again, I'm still stuck on the whole like lazy thing because, like I said, like now, especially now, technology, like you got a phone but you're broke. That doesn't make sense to me
Yeah,
because
there's too
your
many side
phone can
jobs you
make
can
you
do.
money. Yeah, your phone can make you money. So it's like it don't make sense to be broke with a phone. Like I got a smartphone but I don't got no job. I got a smartphone but I can't pay my bill. It doesn't make
Exactly.
sense.
Like you can deliver food, you can be an
Yeah,
Uber driver, you can do all these side hustles. There's a
right.
there's a dude on Instagram. He's like, I think he started a business when he was 17. I think it's called Gateway Giveaways or something. He started like giving giveaways. Like he's one of the people that started giving giveaways on Instagram, and now he got celebrities on there that actually run like he runs giveaways for celebrities. And this dude started at 17 from like basically $0, and now he's a multimillionaire just on giveaways. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like you could just start whatever you want if you passionate about it, and you think it's gonna do it, just do it. Well, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. And you look at this
Right.
guy; he made millions of dollars off of something that he just was like, I'm gonna just start on the humble, see where it goes. There's too
Yeah, I
much.
mean,
There's too much
there's too
stuff
much
out here,
opportunity.
and people love stupid things: t-shirts, mugs,
No, they don't.
you know, stuff for your pets. I mean, there's so much stuff that people can do. You just gotta find a way to do it, and it don't even cost a lot of money. Like back in the day, you probably had like to start a company, you need so much capital. Now, to start something small like that, probably need like $100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You put in the work. You gotta put in the work.
Exactly.
like them little delivery service and all that, they will hire you as long as you can pass a background check and you got like a car.
Yep.
It ain't like back in the day, you know, you fill out a million applications and they don't hear nothing. It's like now, it's like they don't have like Uber and stuff. It's not like, oh, we got enough applicants. Like they'll take anybody as long as you clean.
Exactly.
So no excuse, man.
So, moral of the story: don't be broke in these times. There's too much out here for you to make money.
Like the old people say, you broke, it's a joke. It's a joke if you broke.
So, what's up, y'all? We about to move into the news section. So, what news stories y'all got for me this week, man?
I got a couple.
Okay. Who wants to
You
go
want
first?
first? All right.
I'll take it. I'll take it. So, in world news, Indian doctors warn against using cow poop as a COVID cure.
Excuse me.
You said what?
Using cow
Cow
poop as a COVID cure?
cow doo doo?
Yes.
How so?
Cow doo doo.
What is it called? Cow pies?
Yeah, it's a cow pie technically.
That's disgusting.
But yeah. But they've
Dookie
been
19.
known to taking
You go about
They've
to make it
been
to
known to take
Dookie
in-
20
Dookie 20.
because you putting doo doo on
But they
yourself.
have I can't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I gotta hear the rest.
So they've been known to use the rubbing cow feces and urine on their bodies as a way to fight the virus.
Man, there's no way.
Man.
You putting viruses on you because doo doo and pee.
Oh my.
But the other viruses have a battle royale against COVID-19. See who wins. Wow.
Those
So then check
toxins
this out. Well, just so you know, in Hinduism, a cow is a sacred symbol of life and earth, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what they've been doing is they'll go ahead and visit the cow shelters to rub the excrement on their bodies and then hug or honor the cow while the mixture dries.
Wow.
And then when it does,
Oh, that makes sense.
they
The cow's
wash it
like, "Get
with
off me,
milk or
stinker."
Buttermilk.
What? Buttermilk? What? You say?
With milk or
What was that
buttermilk.
last part?
They wash it
Milk
off.
or buttermilk.
They wash
That's
it
what
off
they wash
with milk or buttermilk.
Do you like pie? That's nasty, man.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
I know.
What-
Crazy.
What science is behind this? That
None.
It's all spiritual.
man, doo doo ain't spiritual. I'm sorry. Doo doo is doo doo.
Doo-doo ain't spiritual.
Nah. If it was, if doo doo was spiritual, it'll stay inside of you. It comes out for a reason.
Yeah, it uplifts your spirit though when you get it out.
Yeah.
Feel
Imagine
like a brand new person.
you put it in a toilet and flush it away so you don't
Feel
see
like a
it.
freshly cleansed soul.
Man, that's. I'd be like, just give me COVID-19.
Right.
Just get it
take
taken
Like
now.
I'm gonna just
Like,
me
I don't want
my
no
2
cow
weeks
pies.
off.
I want the COVID.
Yeah. Give me
Right.
what's behind door number 2, please.
just let me quarantine.
So remember
for
that
2
last
weeks.
story with the dude with the doo-doo wall? You think they'll jump on the doo-doo wall?
Yeah,
Man,
that's
they would be
better
best
than
friends.
that. I do the doo-doo wall over the doo-doo face mask or whatever
Yeah.
they putting on.
Like
That's crazy.
a doo-doo bath. Whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Nasty.
Doo-doo bath.
That's hilarious.
Feces facials.
All right, let's go to the next one.
I can
This
go
is
all night.
disgusting.
I can go all night. Nah. All right. So I got one. Maine police chief loses license after faking report to avoid meeting. So,
Wait, meeting?
yeah.
Meeting or what?
What you
So-
mean? Like he just he didn't want to go to the meeting. He just faked
Here
it.
it go. Law enforcement. A former Maine police chief wanted to skip out on a public meeting so bad that it cost him his career. They
Oh,
said, so basically, police chief Joshua Potvin, after an investigation found Potvin, who had been chief for 6 years, invented a suspicious person report so he could ditch a meeting. So what happened was, they said, while he was in a meeting, he engaged in multiple-step fraud that began with texting one of his officers and asking her to call him out of the meeting. Potvin then drove his cruiser to Freiburg Fairgrounds. Potvin then used the computer in his cruiser to create a false entry in the department dispatch system and said he drove there in response to a report of a suspicious person. The academy found he also entered a fairground employee's license plate number into the entry. The academy voted in February to take away Potvin's license. The details of the investigation became public this month. So, he basically just created like a fake, like, crime that he had to leave the meeting to go to, just because he didn't want to go to the meeting.
That is dumb.
Like,
So
it's real dumb because like
that's like
it
a
was so much
lazy,
effort.
dirty
It was
cop.
like,
yeah.
yeah,
It's like one of the smartest,
so much
dumbest
effort.
ideas at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean,
He came up with
it
all
was
these
just my
steps
thing,
to get out of a meeting.
right?
Right.
Like, just don't
You
show
know, I
up.
always
I'm
say,
gonna
I'm
sit
like,
up here and
people
create me a
work
whole
harder at
crime.
not working,
Yeah.
right?
It's like,
People
it's,
will go
you know,
to extreme lengths to not work.
you know that idea is like the wherever you see in the cartoons where somebody kicks a boot and then the chicken lays an egg and then the egg rolls down and it hits something to turn on the
Like
light
what?
for you.
Yeah,
This is basically the same
right.
idea.
You talking
Like, you
about a
did
Rube
so
Goldberg
much.
machine?
Yeah, whatever that's called.
I just feel like wouldn't he been? You would have been better off. You ain't want to go to the meeting. You would have been better off just getting up and acting like you had the dookie.
Yeah, or just say you had
Like
COVID.
run out the meeting and act like you got to poop, like you got explosive diarrhea,
Yeah,
man.
I
Like,
got COVID. I can't go. They'll be like, all right, missed the meeting.
he ain't even gotta say that. He could have just stood up and like put his hands on his butthole and like ran out the room. Everybody been like, "Oh man,
Man,
is
This
he
is
gonna
the
be okay?"
explosive diarrhea. Gotta go.
Yeah, this is turning into the
Yeah.
doo-doo news.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, that's too much. Like, just say you don't want to go,
Especially,
and that's it.
Basically,
when people and he was the chief. Like I'm sure you could have just been like, "Yo, I ain't going.
Yeah,
I got things to do."
I'm sure there's like an assistant
I'm going
chief
on
or something
lunch.
like that. You could have sent him.
You know, I feel
right.
like that's
Just
the
like
cop
some,
who
like low level person.
that's the type of cop right there who shoot a suspect in the back because
Yeah,
he obviously too lazy to chase you. Like you running, he just pop you instead of chasing you. Like that's that guy.
that's crazy.
I just don't understand, man. Like it's so much effort,
Yeah,
all to be fired.
he deserved it.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
he definitely deserved it. You did all that to skip a meeting. Like you can't go to a meeting. Like it's your job. You can't go to a meeting.
You know, he said whatever it was. I want to finesse it.
Yeah, you can't finesse a finesse. Nah.
Oh man. let's
Whatever.
go.
What's the next
All
one?
right. Okay, it's in Australia. A plague of ravenous, destructive mice is tormenting Australians.
What?
Millions of rodents infest New South Wales.
Just rats are overtaking the city.
Just right. Yes.
Remember that movie, Rats or something like that? That they were just eating people
Yeah.
alive and stuff. That's pretty
Rats are-
wild.
It is.
Rats are
They
scary,
say that they
man.
blame
You
these
ever
boys
think
for
about
everything
that?
too.
Yeah, rats are
A
disgusting.
whole bunch of mice. Yeah.
I
Rats
remember.
are scary, man.
You remember? Me and Pauly caught one at our old job a long time ago in a dumpster. That thing was
Yeah,
as
he
big
was
as a
Mighty
cat,
Mouse.
bruh.
Yeah, I know. Things are scary, man.
Yeah, we put a
And they're not
They should
scared
see
of
how
nothing.
strong he
no,
was.
we put a lid over it,
No.
and that thing was jumping up, hitting like boom, boom. We was like, oh man,
He's like, man, if I get out of here, man, y'all both dead. Both
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, he would have killed us. He would have
Yeah.
given us rabies. We would have died.
dude. No lie, he
man.
was
Burnt us
like,
in the little container.
he had to be at least like 3 feet long.
Yeah. He was huge. He was
Yeah.
huge.
He was eating good.
Nasty. He was about to be. He was about to have an amazing feast, boy. He
Yeah.
got out.
I would have ran,
Both
so
of
he
them.
would have had to run faster than me.
Right.
I ain't seeing to stay there and get bit by no rat.
I'm about to kill the both of y'all. When I come back,
So they were
you
saying
ain't got
that
my bud or my money. Go ahead. You were saying.
at night the floors of sheds vanish beneath carpets of scampering mice. It says ceilings come alive with sounds of scratching. One family blamed mice for chewing electrical wires for their house burning down.
Wow.
Man,
The government say that
man,
it's
oh
absolutely
man.
unprecedented. They say we're at a critical
You
point
think?
now where we don't significantly reduce the number of mice that are in plague proportions by spring. We are facing an absolute economic and social crisis.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Right?
Wow.
Why don't they just
Yeah.
buy a whole bunch of cats? The cats will
They
take
Well-
care
gotta
of
be
them.
street cats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the ones you catch in a shelter, you just throw them in a place, and kill them all.
No, you
Well,
know
they-
what's crazy
well,
is
hold
like,
on. Oh, my
said,
bad.
hold on.
I'll listen to you.
Oh, my bad. No, I was gonna say, you ever seen those videos on YouTube, like those farmers, how they get rid of rats?
No.
Like they got like dogs, and they
Mhm.
had their dogs go out in the field and just it'd be thousands
Get 'em.
of rats, and the dogs just go and snatch them all up out the ground, whap, 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 just nonstop, shake them dead. It's crazy.
Never seen
And then
that.
they just come. For real, I should send you the video. And they just come up. They come afterwards and just like with the like tractors and stuff and just scoop them up, throw them away.
Oh
But they-
man, that's
So-
disgusting.
The dogs just
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, it is. But that's how they do it. I don't know if that's
So
like
they
a
saying
common
that,
farm thing, but
Might be. But check this out. So they saying that the plague has the potential that it will wipe more than 1 billion Australian dollars from the value of the winter crop.
Damn.
So the government ordered 1,320 gallons of banned poison from India to kill them.
bang,
And they saying they gotta do what they gotta do because
So it's like illegal
they
poison.
feel, yeah, the illegal
How-
poison.
Wow.
how bad does a poison gotta be to
then-
be banned? Because poison is poison. So like
Because it probably affects
Boy, Good
humans.
question. Great question.
poison
Well,
is
They
poison.
were saying that the
And they like,
poison
"Nah,
could
you
kill
couldn't use this
anything.
They like it'll eat.
So they were saying that the
metal.
poison could possibly kill not only mice but the animals that feed on them. So they eat the
Damn.
mice, they die
You
too.
think? What
Jeez.
animals eat mice?
Yeah.
Owls,
Like
cats,
eagles, owls.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yep.
birds of prey.
that's the risk we willing to take.
Yep.
So hold
You
on.
want to eat these mice? You want to eat these rats? Boy, you gonna have to pay.
So a government official saying that we're having to go down this path because we need something that has super strength. The equivalent of napalm to just blast these mice into oblivion.
Jeez.
Blast them to
Oh
oblivion.
man.
Just get a Gatling gun and just unload on them.
Sound like they need Terminator.
Yeah, they need somebody.
Yeah, we
Jeez.
want to blast them to oblivion.
Yeah. It'd be taking the mice and
Avengers.
torturing them, putting matches to their
Right.
feet. tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Oh man.
If they don't leave, we're gonna do this to all of them. Be drowning them in cups of water.
Right. You're like, we need,
Hold on.
we need to call Thanos.
It's sad to say there's more.
There's more. Wow.
So they saying by day it's not that bad, but in the daytime, because I guess the nights are they're at night they way more active.
Well, yeah.
So people be riding and crushing them. So in daytime you got
Oh,
nothing but
man.
dead mice.
That's
And then all the
crazy.
birds come and take them away, but it's like you just get a whole bunch of dead mice and mice urine and decaying flesh from the mice every
That's
day,
nasty.
constantly smell at the road. Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad, man.
Wow.
This is more
Man,
horrible than I
that
thought
is
it would be.
nasty.
Yeah. Like, salute to y'all, Australia. For
Yeah, keep
dealing
that
with
over
the- Yeah.
Check this. I got more. So this dude named Colin Tink said he drowned in a trap 7,500 mice in a single
Man.
night.
Oh, he was out there murdering.
7,500. What, he had him in a pool
7,500.
or something?
Told you. They got people out there torturing them now. He probably put them all in one cage and then dunked them into a pool.
Right.
Like,
That is crazy.
And then, like Rick said, people are turning their dogs into mousers to get rid of the mice.
Wow.
It's bad, man.
They got more than
But
New York City.
yeah, they do. They really do.
Crazy.
No, well, let's leave stories alone today. I think the mice took the cake.
Yeah,
It's just too much. It's too much.
that's
Oh
wild. That's a
no, we
wild
ain't leave it
story.
alone. I got one.
Ain't it though? Go ahead.
World's first invisible sculpture sells for a whopping $18,000.
Man,
Yeah, you heard it.
WTF?
come on now.
Invisible sculpture sells for 18 grand. Yeah,
I
you
got one
heard me.
right now in
You
my
know what?
hand.
That sculpture ain't invisible. That sculpture don't exist.
It is.
It ain't invisible. It don't exist.
Even that sounds even better.
For how
An
much was it?
invisible sculpture, 18 grand.
Wow.
$18,000.
Man, I could have did that.
An invisible sculpture created by Italian artist Salvatore Garo or something, recently acquired by a private collector who paid a whopping 15,000 euros for it during an auction. If you're one of
Can
those
I
people
say
who
that's the
just
true
can't
definition of a
understand,
fan?
Is he an artist though? Because if
man,
you don't create anything, how are you an
right?
artist?
Are
Like
you
I
really an
said,
artist?
can I say that's the true definition of a fan? If you gonna buy something that they didn't even make,
Man, he is the ultimate hustler.
Man,
There's no
yo,
beating that. You sold something that
I
don't
mean,
exist that you said is invisible. You know what that reminds me of? That episode of Atlanta where they said they had the invisible car and dude ran into it at the
yeah,
end,
yeah. Right.
yeah,
He
and
ran
no one
people over
believed
and
him.
everything.
Remember, he's like, "Man, you
Yeah.
ain't got no car."
Then he drove off.
Yeah,
yep.
He ran over some people.
yeah.
Hold on, though. This is what he said.
Mm.
This is what he said. I'm the invisible work of art. Basically represents a void, a technically empty space that is actually occupied by the energy of the sculpture.
Man, that is
Get out
called
of Dodge.
that is called finesse on top of finesse.
God.
Yeah. Wow. He deserves a round of applause for for doing this.
They said,
Thank you.
wondering what the new owner of the invisible sculpture will be getting
Air.
for their money. Well, if we're talking visible, tangible things, he will receive a certificate of authenticity that proves I am is the property of the buyer. That's better than nothing, I
sucker.
guess.
Man.
That's what the article say.
There's nothing. He's
It
he's
said-
the owner of
so-
nothing.
It
So
says
how
I
does
am.
How does one keep an invisible sculpture? Well, the artist suggests storing the artwork in a special room in a space free from obstruction of about 150 centimeters
Man,
by
Now he got-
150
he
centimeters.
got specifics now for nothing.
4.92
Get out of here.
Measurements?
4.92 by 4.92 feet. Special lighting
make
and
this up.
climate control
Take
are
that back. He
optional
did.
since I am is immaterial, whatever that means.
It means it doesn't exist.
Hold on. The
Exactly.
successful outcome of the auction testifies an irrefutable fact. The void is nothing but a space full of energy, and even if we empty it and nothing remains, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, that nothingness has a weight. It therefore has energy that condenses and transforms itself into particles. In short, in us, when I decide to exhibit an immaterial sculpture in a
Slim.
given space, that space
Slim.
will continue.
Okay.
Slim.
Just let him go. Let him go. Let's hear the rest.
That space will
That's too much science,
concentrate
man.
a certain quantity and density of thoughts in a precise point, creating a sculpture that from my title alone will take the most varied forms. After all, don't we give shapes to a God we have never seen?
Oh man, this dude had to
He
go
was
there.
philosophical.
Right?
He
Jesus.
comparing it to we never seen God.
Yeah,
He comparing his artwork. You ain't gotta see the artwork. It's there.
Yeah. When
You just gotta believe.
when you have to bring out science to explain how something looks that don't exist, there you
Yeah.
go.
Exactly. It's over. It's done.
This dude,
And
My
he
biggest
used the
question
oldest
is,
trick in the book. Said a bunch of scientific words to throw us
yeah.
off. Scribble, scrabble,
I got
dibble,
one
dabble.
question.
Dabba, dibba, dabba,
And how
dibba.
long did it take you to make it?
Oh, it took him months.
Oh, man. That is a wonderful question.
You know why it took him months? Because he had to think of the damn explanation
Yep.
to explain what he was selling.
That boy was in
I
the
know when he
dictionary.
went up there, because you know how those auctions are. I know when he went up there and he's like, and for our next piece, and they pulled the little curtain off. There was just nothing there.
Yeah,
I know in his mind he was like, yeah, I'm about to get kicked out of all of my, I'm about to get kicked out the golf club.
yeah.
My name's gonna be ruined.
You
And
know
it
what would
was
have
like
been crazy though if he
$18,000. Excuse me.
he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was worth that much.
You know what would have been crazy though if he would have had a blanket over it and it actually had a shape, and then when he
Right.
pulled it, it was nothing under it. I
That
like
would
this
have been
guy.
cold.
I like this guy is
That would have
damn
been cold, though.
David Copperfield.
What would it be in shape of though?
Whatever he created.
Whatever it is. You know, it could have been
What is
moving, but it's actually the wind coming through the window. So, like, something was there.
It was probably a damn dollar sign.
Basically, that's what it is.
It's the shape of your wallet.
Yep. Oh man,
Wow,
that was a good one. Wow.
that's crazy.
Well, rich people got money to waste, so hey,
Well,
buy
I
invisible.
want to say this
stuff.
before we get off the subject. Let me say this. So all y'all fools out there who broke, you ain't got no excuse. You could sell practically nothing and get 18 grand.
Exactly.
Right. Facts. But now the best part of the show, quick hits. Who want to go first? And I got it this week.
Yeah.
I'll go first if you want.
All right, I got you. Tito,
Yo.
question 1. What is your most successful gaming achievement?
Most successful. Oh, tell you this right off the bat. I beat Batman Arkham Asylum 100%. And
Oh wow.
yeah, like that game, when it first came out, like I couldn't stop playing it, and I was like, man, this game is like crazy. And
Riddler questions.
yeah, it had Riddler questions, had all these puzzles, it had all these secret like compartments to find like different things for Batman or whatever. And at the end, it had like this one main clue that you had to put all the pieces together. So like that game, definitely like I would say that's my best achievement.
Facts. Question 2. An urban legend that you believe is true.
I believe it's true. I would say, I mean, I kind of believe it's true, but then at the same time I don't. But I would say Bloody Mary because I would definitely not say it in the mirrors. If I was by myself, I would definitely not say it in the mirror. But I don't believe it. But I'm scared enough where I won't do it. And I mean, you heard like horror stories of people like, yeah, Bloody Mary came out the mirror and scratched me and did all these things, and I'm like, that's all I need to hear for me not to do it.
Well, good enough for me.
Yep, I don't care if
Yep,
it's real or
that's
not.
one.
I'm good.
All right. Question 3. What is your price to say I am done with my current job?
My price?
Yeah, like if somebody came with you a certain amount of number, like I want to give you this much, what
Yeah.
would make you quit? Flat out, no questions asked.
Flat out, I would say it would have to be like $2 million for me to quit. Because I would take the first million and destroy like all my debt. Anything that I owe would be gone. Then the difference of that, I would invest and then live off the other million and be living it up.
Right. Good. Slim,
Yeah,
ready?
yeah, 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 yeah.
All right. In your opinion, who is the most overpowered character in any form of media?
Any form of what? Media.
Yep. I mean, video game, comic book, TV show, whatever. The most overpowered character that you can name.
Um, this is not my lane, so I'm gonna just go with I don't know, Superman.
Yeah,
That's actually a great answer.
he is overpowered.
He is overpowered.
He's
I
dumb
feel
OP.
like Superman don't fit with like the people he's around, like the heroes in that what they call it? The
Justice League?
yeah. Like I feel like it's not fair. Like it's kind of weird when you think about it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because like I wonder if that was on purpose. Like they made Batman and Superman, right? And then it's like Batman's the total opposite because he's actually powerless and he's just a human. And then you got Superman who's like from outer space or whatever, and he like got too much power to where it's like unfair. Kind of weird.
Possibility.
Yeah, he's
All right.
ridiculous.
Can you name a guilty pleasure song of yours? Like a song that you listen to that nobody think you will listen to.
Ooh.
Like guilty pleasure. Um,
Yeah.
I can name like I can give you like a whole album, shoot, and I don't care what nobody say. For anybody out there who
Exactly.
never heard it, if you go listen, a dope album to me was, the singer JoJo,
Yeah.
Okay.
her first album, and she was like, I think she was probably like 14 years old when she dropped that. But the album was fire. She can sing so good. I thought she was a grown adult when she dropped that. Guilty pleasure.
JoJo. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna say that one.
Oh, I had to go way left field on y'all,
That
man.
boy
Yeah,
went to the archives.
JoJo.
I stand on it.
Alright. Last one for this set. Name a show that you refuse to watch. That could have been a hit show even. Because the main character was so corny.
Let me see. A show that I refused to watch because the main character was so corny. Uh, I would say that's a hard one, man. Um, Hold on, something. I got something coming to me. How about you know, I I actually refused to watch remember Keenan and Kel. Like when I
Yeah,
was younger, everybody liked that. I thought that was corny. I always thought they was corny.
they are.
There you are.
Yeah, that was the one for me. Like that was like popular, but I was like, nah. So that's it. Keenan and Kel.
He's like, I love my orange soda.
Right.
Yeah,
That was corny.
yeah. I don't know what that means.
That's what Kel or yeah,
Oh,
Kel would say that all the time.
Yeah. Okay, I love orange soda.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, corny. I
Alright.
Sorry. Go ahead.
How about to flip back to Tito? Unless you got something else to say.
No, you good.
Alright. Tito.
Yep.
Back top. Most overpowered character in any media.
Most overpowered. Would have to say it has to be Goku from Dragon Ball Z because he's just god level. Like he, anytime he reach adversity, he always gets to hit the next, the next level. like his character development is just ridiculous. Like he'll fight somebody, he'd be way more powerful. He get beat down. All of a sudden, he become more powerful than that guy, and then it just continues on through the whole anime. And I think right now he's like from a god to an angel. So I mean, he's just on
Right.
another level.
Everything.
So Goku, man, for sure. But he's my
All
guy
right.
though, still. So
True. Facts. Okay. A guilty pleasure song.
song, uh, I don't know. I would say probably I like Robin Thicke's first album. Uh, his whole album. I like the one song he had with Lil Wayne, but probably the one he had with Faith Evans. I would say that would probably be like a guilty pleasure. I don't know the song. I haven't heard it in a long time, but I remember I was playing that album like by myself a lot.
Was it tears involved?
No, I don't be crying, boy.
Oh, sorry. Just
Yeah.
checking.
All right. And then a hit show you refused to watch because the main character was so corny.
Man, it's a good one. I would have to say Arrow, like
Who?
Arrow from the Green Arrow. It's a show on CW, but I think it's on Netflix too, which you don't have. Uh,
Cancel my Netflix.
Right.
yeah, but it got to the point where he was like, at first he was kind of dope, right? And then as long as the seasons got deeper in, like second, third season, he became super corny. Like he had a lair that people would always go into, and it's like a secret lair, but everybody finds a way in. Or he's supposed to protect people, his friends, and about 3 of his friends died in the first season. Like I was like, man, this dude sucks. Like, kind of superhero is this? But
Sound like it sucked.
yeah, I tried, and I just gave up. But I watched the whole thing, but it was like it just took my soul to watch it.
Agony.
Yeah. So
All right.
Green Arrow.
All right. Slim, back to you. Your most successful gaming achievement.
I would say winning a championship in NBA 2K because it's always been my dream.
On
I'm
what
just
level?
playing.
I was saying, what level do
I'm
you
just
play
playing,
on?
man. I'm just playing. I would say, honestly, if I'm being honest, most successful gaming achievement would be like finishing Last of Us 2. Because, you ever played a game where you playing it, and while you're playing it, you like, there's no way I'm gonna beat this because it's so difficult at times.
Yeah.
You like, I'm never gonna beat this game. So me beating it, yeah, that game, I felt like I was living it. I felt like it took forever to beat, even though it really didn't. And I felt like that was a pretty complicated game.
And that was a great game. Great game.
Oh yeah.
All right, number 2. An urban legend that you believe is real. Or you believe in.
Urban legend I believe in. You know what? I say, this gonna sound crazy, but I would say the boogeyman. And the only reason I say that is because I don't think anyone knows what that is for real.
That was a good point.
So I've always had like this, I'll say a slight fear of that, because when somebody refers to that, I feel like that could be anything, because there's no real, like, nobody could tell you like, oh, the boogeyman came to my house when I was a kid. They can't actually tell you what that is. Like, they can't describe it to you, So that could be some type of creepy, like, literal thing, like some man, or is it just like some shadow man, or is it some demonic thing, or what? So that's an urban legend for me that I always was like, as a kid, afraid of, because I feel like there's no explanation to it. Like, you can't really say what it is.
Have you watched the movie?
I think I saw the movie before.
I think it had Josh
But
Hartnett in it. I think
oh no, I probably didn't watch it then.
it was bad though.
I'll say there's a couple of boogeyman movies.
Well, maybe not him. I think it's the guy from Party of Five.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Talking about
there's
the
a
TV
couple
show?
of-
No, it was a movie, but I'm saying the main actor in the movie.
No, I'm saying Party of Five was a TV show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
And the boogeyman would come out the closet when he was older, like trying to kill him since he survived as
Oh,
a
yeah?
kid. Yeah. It was stupid.
Yeah, see. Yeah, I don't know who the boogeyman is, but like I said, he was scary when I was a kid.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. And then what is your price to say that I am done with my job? I am quitting right now. That's all I have to offer you.
I would quit my job, honestly. I would say like probably $1 million. Might even be less depending on the mood. But
Depending what the way the wind is blowing today.
yeah,
That's funny.
like if I woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day, I don't know. No, but $1 million, because honestly, I feel like that's all I need to pay off some stuff, and then like the rest of it, I can make some things happen, basically.
Facts.
So I'll be good with $1 million.
Side note, if anybody want to sponsor us $1 million each, that's all we're saying. Just throwing that out there.
Right. Anybody want to try to prove me wrong?
Yeah. Offer it.
Right. But good answers, y'all. But it's about wrap up time. We gotta end this journey for today. So as usual, you can listen to us everywhere on YouTube, Apple, Spotify.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Anchor, iHeartRadio. You know what? Anything you want to listen to, we there. We always there. And we out.
Yep.
Tito.
Everywhere.
And we want to thank everybody for tuning in, listening. We appreciate everybody, in the comments. And like I said, join our Facebook, join our Instagram, see stuff we got popping on there. And yeah, every Monday, man, we be dropping it. So keep listening. Peace out.
Step into a Slim Jim.
And I'm about to hit you up with my dude Slim for his new Slim Jim.
And always remember, everybody knows almost doesn't count.